And we are live. Ayan, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. Welcome sa fifth episode ng Collab Week. This is a collaboration between Prepper Ed, Pinoy Prepper Bazaar, and Pinoy Blade Hunter. And kasama natin tonight, syempre, si Miss Pinoy Prepper Bazaar, si Miko. Hi, Miko.
Hi! Magandang gabi po!
Good evening. Ayan, tayo ay nasa fifth week na. Kumusta naman? Malapit na tayo matapos sa Collab Week. Recap muna tayo. What happened the whole week? It was an exciting week. It was a very informative week. At syempre, ang daming giveaways at ang daming auctions. Kumusta ba yung the past week for you, Miko?
Wow, the past week, it was the most exciting week I've had in the whole quarantine period. It was yun ang pinakamarami kong interaction with people. It may not be live interaction, but it was the most interaction I've had in like 6 weeks. So it was super fun. I didn't know that an online auction would be this fun, this satisfying. So we're very, very happy that we're able to help two charities. I just don't have, let me just check how much we are at. So from the first day, no, so Monday, we have Monday until Thursday night, ang total po natin ay 70,700. Imagine we're able to get 70,700 pesos since Monday for the two charities that we have. So sobrang saya.
Yeah, the two charities na nabanggit natin syempre is yung Project Feed 500 na project ng Feast Light Bulacan. Originally nag-aim sila to feed 500 poor families in Bulacan, pero dahil sa maraming tumutulong at maraming sumusuporta, nag-extend na hindi lang sa Bulacan yung tinutulungan nila, which is umabot na sa Metro Manila and other parts of Luzon, na umabot na daw sa 8,000 plus food packs yung na i-provide ng Project Feed 500. And yung another beneficiary natin is yung KKK.
Ako nawala si Alan, no? Babalik
Kalinga
yan.
kontra Corona. Yan.
Yeah. Alan, medyo nawala ka. Balik natin. Ano yung pangalawa nating beneficiary?
Yung pangalawa nating beneficiary is KKK, which is Kalinga kontra Corona. Sila yung nag-provide ng this is a partnership from Xavier School. Tumutulong sila sa paglaban sa COVID-19. Nakalimutan ko yung particulars kung paano sila tumutulong. Miko, can you help me sa particulars nila?
Yes, from what I remember, no, it's a partnership between Xavier School and the government of San Juan, where they actually help the COVID patients, COVID positive patients, in other ways. No, hindi lang, these are not the frontliners, so these are the actual patients. So it's a very good cause. Later on, we'll be auctioning items that will go to that beneficiary.
And nung Monday, pinag-usapan natin, nakasama natin si Mr. Chris Cobo of Pathfinder Gear. Pinag-usapan natin ng kanyang journey to prepping. At nung Tuesday, kasama natin si Mr. JM Daito. Pinag-usapan naman natin is all about first aid. Nung Wednesday, sayang hindi ako nakasama kasi medyo nagka-problema itong internet connection ko. Ang kasama naman natin noon is from Terra. I'm sorry?
Yes, we had Miss Lop or Miss Pauline Ponciano from Terra Tactics. It was all about solar panels, solar energy. And then yesterday was the longest show we've had, but it was so fun. All boys, no? All boys kayo dun, saya nyo eh. It was with Mr. Joel Pedro of Overland Kings. It was all about overlanding.
And which brings us to this particular episode, this Friday night. Sino ang makakasama natin? Dalawang makakasama natin, dalawang guests. Number one is a practicing lawyer and blade enthusiast and also a flashlight enthusiast din mga kasama natin. At ang makakasama natin na pangalawa is a doctor who commutes every day na may EDC. So, malalaman natin kung ano talaga yung experiences ng isang tao na ang layo ng binabiyahe niya, di ba? Pero yun ang pag-uusapan natin mamaya.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. We'd like to, how about let's thank our sponsors muna?
Yep.
Sige, let's try this one. Hey,
Ayan.
for the collab week, we'd like to thank the following: Forge, CBX, Pathfinder Gear, RG Tactical, Ballistica, Light On Flashlights, Survivors Outdoor Shop, JG Phoenix Gears, Resolute Premier Arms, MacG, Chestnut, and Epic.
Ayan. Sila yung nag-provide ng mga items for giveaway and auction. Kung wala sila, yung mga items na yon hindi natin maibibigay sa mga gustong magtumulong. Then, kumbaga sila yung nag-bridge para magkaroon ng collab week.
Yan. Kaya may idea na kayo kung ano ang mga giveaway at maaaring may auction ngayong gabi. You know, just like what Joey has been saying the past few shows, please be generous, no? This is our way of supporting not just the frontliners, but everyone else in particular who's been affected by this pandemic crisis. So don't just think about the price. Don't just think about that you're shopping. You're actually shopping for a good cause. No, nakatulong pa kayo. Marami naman siguro kayong medyo naipon, no, sa hindi pag-order sa labas. Ako, dami kong naipon.
At ulit-ulit ng niluluto.
Oo, kaya lang medyo nabobore na ako ng kaunti. Pero sige, kaya natin to. Hey. Yes.
Okay.
Are we going to bring in our guests already?
Yes. Very excited na ang mga kasama natin, I'm sure.
Yes, we have 53. Oops, we lost one. 52 viewers right now, and I will be adding our very handsome guests for tonight.
Yes.
We have Attorney Ticky and Doc Mark. Hello.
Magandang gabi po.
Hello. Magandang gabi po.
Hello. Thank you so much for giving
Hello,
us
sir.
your time.
Hello. Yep. Okay naman yung reception po. Medyo yung internet kasi medyo nag-fluctuate dito sa amin eh. I'm in Pampanga right now, so medyo poor internet kami.
Doon sa mga nagtatanong dyan, si Doc Mark ngayon ay nasa Pampanga at naka-duty siya sa ospital. Oo.
Sorry. Medyo yun. Yes? Yep. Attorney, good evening po.
Good evening, Doc. Kamusta kayo? Thank you for your service.
Isa sa mga frontliner natin si Doc Mark. Okay. So ngayon, ang pag-uusapan natin, kaya kayo natin naimbitahan, si Attorney Ticky at si Doc Mark, is yung pagdadala ng mga blades. And extended to it is yung EDC, everyday carry, which is sometimes may kasamang blades, flashlights, etc. At mga kung ano-ano pa. Na mga
Meron ba kayong dala ngayon? Pakita natin. Pakita natin. Unahin natin kay Alan.
Ako. Since nasa bahay lang ako, within reach naman lahat yung mga gamit ko. So ang dala ko lang lagi ito. Ang aking this is a Ganzo Firebird. Ano ba to? F756. Yan.
At ano ang pinakahuling nahimas niyan ngayong quarantine?
Ngayon, nagbukas ng modem. Kasi nasira yung modem ko ng isang araw. Tapos dumating na ngayon modem, buti na lang siguro after 3 days dumating from PLDT. So yun, binuksan ko yung modem at ito na ngayon, maayos-ayos na yung internet na.
Good.
Ayan. Tsaka ito, dala ko, yung Convoy S2 Plus. Yan. Ito yung combo usually.
Ganda ng kulay,
Ayan. And si Attorney Ticky, anong dala mo dyan?
Nice combo, sir.
I carry 3 knives, 2 to 3 knives. Ang mainstay ko talaga is Spyderco Endura. which yung original version niya, I've been carrying since 1990, and then nawala, mga year 2000, bumili ako.
Wow.
And then lately, I also been carrying itong mga nabibili sa Forge, yung Ganzo, D2 blade. I think it's called also the Firebird. Pero yung blade niya kasi ang habol ko is D2 steel. And then sa flashlight, of course, I carry the Nikon D74, which is EDC light, and also the ACE Beam NUC 15, which is a small flashlight, which even though it's very small, thumb drive size, ano siya, 1,000 lumen, so medyo malakas siya. Kasi lakas ng Convoy S2 mo, Alan. So, pero ganitong kalaki lang siya.
Oh, nice.
So you can buy it at
Malakas.
SOS.
Ayan, and si Doc Mark naman.
Nice. Sir, yeah. I'm carrying now Blade Tech. This is an old knife from the early 2000s. Tim Wagner design. So mainly for food prep. So yun yung usual carry sa pocket na nadala ko halos every day. The Myolite is a Surefire na polymer. It's just 1,000 kit. It's just 100 lumens, sir. So it's a Surefire with a Malkoff drop-in, once lang na low. So it runs for 10 hours. So yung hinap ko is much of yung sa lumens, but on the runtime and reliability. So yun, those are these are my two primaries. For the kapag nasa bag, I usually have the bigger flashlight. It's a Surefire Devastator. So it's just incandescent light na 300 lumens lang. So anyway, yun lang. And of course, your phobe na may
Yun.
small Swiss knife for opening ketchup sachets. Depende rin sa kung nasaan ka, na hindi mo pwede ilabas yung big ass knife mo, you will have to rely on one of these. And syempre, the nail clip, very handy. So these are the ones I usually carry every day.
Yan. And thank you, Doc. And kay Miko naman.
Si Miko.
Ako, iba ang aking EDC ngayon eh. Cute as
Yan.
Alam mo, Doc Mark to. Ito yung ginagamit ng mga doktor.
What's that for?
Alcohol?
Doc Mark, paano nga ba ito? Ito yung ginagamit nila pag sa OR yata eh.
Antiseptic.
Medyo madadry yung skin mo ng sobra dyan. Use a moisturizer afterwards.
Yes. But normally
it dries your skin sobra.
I normally carry Spyderco Pacific Salt. Nasa taas eh. Hindi ko makuha. But yeah. I love this, Doc Mark.
Shoutout muna tayo sa mga nanonood sa atin, and we have international superstar na nanonood sa atin. Huwag kayong ma-pressure, guys, ha. Si Kuya Dog Marcaida nanonood, ha. Huwag tayo ma-pressure.
Wow!
Kuya Dog.
Kuya Dog, magandang gabi. Good evening.
Good evening or good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for watching us.
Good morning, Kuya Dog.
Us.
And syempre sa mga nanonood, si Mr. Chris Cobo nandyan. Ken Jimenez, our comment police for tonight. Yan, David Chaingan.
Hey, Ken.
Shoti Puwa, Pepe Serrano, Patrick Tetangco, GM Lanoso. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat at marami-rami na rin tayong nandito. Si Kuya Andrew Go. Yan.
Hello, Mamita!
Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. At kaya tayo nandito para makipagkwentuhan sa ating dalawang guest na si Doc Mark at si Atty. Ticky. Pero bago muna tayo magkwentuhan, pampagana muna, magpa-giveaway muna tayo.
Go!
Okay, giveaway muna. Ito po, nandyan sa baba yung ipapa-giveaway natin. Ang unang makakasagot, the first one who can answer the question, and we'll have this from Classic Blade Exchange of Derek, 2 handmade beads, A and C. The A
Yun
is
lang
the purple
po.
one,
Yes, that's
and the
correct.
C is the brown one.
Yes. With free
Yan.
shipping po ito all the way from Iloilo. And the
Free what?
shipping, free shipping. Libre ang
Wow.
shipping from Derek. Derek will take care of the shipping for this one. It will come all the way
Oh,
from
wow.
Iloilo, but it will be shipped after the ECQ.
Okay, and the first and easiest question for tonight is name one of our beneficiaries for this whole collab week. Just one beneficiaries. One starts with TP5 and one starts with mali ba? Tama, mali ba?
Okay.
mali, mali.
The first one
Basta
starts
yung
with a
isa.
P, as in Papa, and then the
Yes.
other one starts with a K. So the first one with the correct answer will be the winner.
Okay. That's it. So comment down below and your giveaway awaits you. This one are handmade beads from Classic Blade Exchange.
Yes. One
Okay.
person
Sige.
will win the 2 handmade beads, just to be sure. Isang tao po, 2 beads ang makukuha niya.
Okay. And comment police will be contacting you later. And parang marami nang sumagot, no?
Yes, oo.
Okay, sige. Magko-comment na lang sila later. And then we go straight to our topic for tonight. Kasama natin si Atty. Ticky, isang practicing lawyer and a blade enthusiast, and si Doc Mark. Ang pag-uusapan po natin is blades and the law. Ang batas at ang mga blades. So, background muna, ang alam po natin na tawag nito, na batas, i-confirm natin later kay Atty. Ticky is the BP6 o yung Batas Pambansa bilang 6.
I-pull
So
up
yon,
ko.
ito
6.
yes po.
Basahin natin.
BP6, it is unlawful to carry outside of one's residence any bladed, pointed, or blunt weapon such as a knife, a spear, a pana, dagger, bolo, barong, kris, or tsako, except where such articles are being used as necessary tools or implements to earn a livelihood or in pursuit of a lawful activity. Any person found guilty thereof shall suffer the penalty of imprisonment of not less than 1 month or nor more than 1 year, or a fine of not less than 200 pesos nor more than 2,000 pesos, or both such imprisonment and fine as the court may direct. Okay. So itatanong natin 'to ngayon kay Attorney Ticky. So Attorney Ticky, ito ba ang tamang batas? Ito po ba ang talagang batas na sumasakop sa ating blades?
Well,
Ito lang
first of
ba
all,
or yes, go
yung
ahead.
binanggit mo na BP6 is actually an amendment of
Mhm.
89, which is a Mark decree 40 years ago na pinagbawal yung mga bladed weapons to bring outside the house, no. Pero just to distinguish, no, what the law regulates is carrying of the bladed or pointed weapon outside the house. Pero pag sa loob ng bahay, like right now in the house, you can have as many knives as you want. There's no problem. Okay, hindi katulad ng illegal possession of firearms. Kahit nasa bahay ka, you have a firearm unlicensed, you can still be held liable. So, bladed and pointed weapons, the only option, if ever you will be held liable, is if you bring it out. Now, if you notice, yung sa batas na yan kasi, there are 2 exceptions. One is if it's used in your local, yung trabaho mo or any pursuit of any lawful activity. And, that really gives us a window, no, for an excuse to carry the knife. Kasi tayo naman, we carry knives mainly for utilitarian purposes. Katulad sa sabi ni Doc kanina, he uses it to slice ketchup sa face. He uses it to do yung trabaho do sa ospital. And there are many other uses for knives, no. That's why ako, when I carry a knife, it's usually a small knife, like for example, this knife. Hindi naman siya double-edged, hindi naman siya dagger, hindi naman siya pang killing knife. So it's really a utilitarian knife. It can be used for cutting, and other lawful purposes. Minsan gardening, ginagamit ko rin sa gardening to. So it actually can constitute an exception to the law, which says that if the knife is used in pursuit of any lawful activity, pwede siyang dalhin. So I always would like to take the argument in favor of what is favorable to the civil liberties of the citizens. No? So since for me, carrying of any knife, and I've been a knife carrier since 1978. No? Any form of civil liberties such as that, I always would like to uphold and argue in favor of.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Atty. Ticky. Pero yung, kunyari, punta naman tayo sa actual na naranasan. Itong si Doc Mark kasi everyday, nagko-commute siya at dala niya yung mga EDC items, mga ganyan. Doc Mark, pakwento naman sa atin kung ano yung mga naranasan mo
Yes, sir. Yes.
in actuality.
Wala na, sir, good evening. Wala naman masyadong interesting sa pag-carry ng mga ganyan, except for one particular incident na nakasakay ako sa LRT na I forgot na I was carrying 2 knives in the bag. And yun, not knowing na meron na palang x-ray scanners sa LRT sa Monumento. Because I was just passing through. Tawag dito, I was on my way to Lucena. So I'm from Pampanga, so I had to take the bus and take the LRT from Monumento to tawag dito,
Buendia.
to Baclaran.
Baclaran.
So doon, Buendia, yeah, yes, Buendia, tama. So nakita sa scanners yung dalawang, I think I had an Izula, SE Izula, and what's the other one? The other small one ng SE. So nandun lang sila sa bag for whatever purpose. Kasi I was into camping din for a time. So nandun sila, nakita sa scanner. So understandably, i-check nung guard. So nakita nila na nandun. So kinausap naman ng maayos. So ang tawag dito, wala namang raucous masyado. So, pina-explain ko lang sa kanila kung what's the with me carrying these knives. Pauwi lang ako, passing through lang na ganyan-ganyan. Tapos, nagpakilala ako physician sa probinsya. Tapos, I use these knives for camping. So, yung guards, hindi sila masyadong well-versed sa law. So, yung next na, binato nila ako sa tawag dito sa law enforcement na yung regular policeman natin. Yun, may nakalagay sila ngayon yung BP6 na naka-post. And yun, yung katulad ng sabi ni Atty. Tabujara na merong exceptions na I use the clause na in pursuit of a lawful activity rin. And plus my knives are small naman and yun, utilitarian. Explain mo lang na maayos and basta i-make sure na you get off as na hindi ka antagonistic, na courteous ka, na decent yung itsura mo. So eventually they let me go with a warning na wag daw magdala. Pero syempre sinabi ko pa rin na I will still carry blades, hindi lang ako dadaan sa LRT. So yun. So okay naman eh. They let me through. They gave my knives back. Tapos apparently, before me, marami nang na-confiscate na blades na iba naman din yung carry knives na dinadala natin for utilitarian purposes versus yung mga weapons na nakokolekta nila. So most are yung may mga ice picks, merong mga big ass knives na ini-DC nila yung ice pick eh. So nandun nasa isang table na confiscate na lang, may parang mountain na knives na confiscate. Tapos yun, yung iba nagrereklamo kung bakit daw ako pinalusot. Tapos sabi ni man na tignan nyo naman yung knives nyo versus doon sa dinadala naman niya. Understandable naman na ginagamit yun sa inyo, ibang purpose nyo. Which brings us to a point na yun nga, yung carry mo dapat is dapat non-tactical, hindi dapat, it's not supposed to be for self-defense na if there's any such doon na hindi rin maganda yan. So, huwag ka magdadala ng karambit. Sorry Kuya Doug ha, kasi bawal dito sa amin eh. So, karambit, yung mga Rambo style knives, double-edged knives, tapos yung mga something na galing sa preso, like mga shank types na like ice pick. So, marunong naman yung mga law enforcement officers natin. Eh. So, yun. Pati yun. Pag nasita ka, ano ka lang, tawag dito, be courteous enough. Yung mga law enforcement officers natin and yung guards, friends natin yun. So, job nila yun eh. So, lahat naman tayo professional. So, naiintindihan din naman natin dapat kung ano yung trabaho nila. So, yun. So, yun lang yung one instance na naalala ko lang. Pero all the rest, wala namang incident eh. So, yun, yung mga knives, either nasa pocket kasi yan or nasa bag. So, kapag nasa on your person, usually hindi naman nila masyadong syempre, 8-hour, 12-hour duty ng guards, hindi na rin naman tinitingnan masyado. Lalo na kung desente ka naman. Anyway, yun, hit and miss din kasi yun. Anyway, yun lang, sir. Pero yun,
Sorry,
BP6 pa rin yung ano po. Yes, sir, yes po.
Can I add?
Yes, go ahead.
Kasi, Doc raised a very interesting point which is always raised dun sa mga forums, no, MRT. Now, they search you, private guards, and then if they see that you have a weapon or a bladed weapon, they'll confiscate it, no? I've always said that that's illegal. Because one thing, these guards are not police, no? They're not law enforcement officers, they're private guards. So private guards do not have any authority to confiscate, neither do they have authority to arrest. So my point is, if you're in the MRT and you're trying to ride the MRT, that's a train, no? For those who are abroad, and the private guards frisk you and then find that you have a knife or a bladed weapon. All you have to do is just refuse to ride, turn your back and walk away, and then put it back in your car or bring it back home and then ride again. But you don't have to submit, to these private guards and give up your tool or your instrument just because they say so. So I noticed that Doug Marcaida had a question, is a pen a deadly weapon? Yes. Now, my answer to that is that sometime in 1993, mga July, I handled a case for a DLSU student, Lasal, who was caught trying to bring in arnis sticks into campus. Yung tok, yes. And he was charged with the deadly weapon and he was expelled from school. And he went to court. And basically, yes, and the case went up to the Court of Appeals. And he won. Okay, and I remember the oral arguments in the Court of Appeals at that time, that one of the justices held up a pen and said, "Is this a deadly weapon?" And then everybody laughed. No? Everybody was laughing. The whole courtroom laughed. And so that basically won his case, because anything can actually be a deadly weapon. Even your hand, your fist, your foot, anything, no? A kitchen knife, a car. But it really depends on whether or not the weapon is really intended to kill, to be a deadly weapon. And as Doc said, and as I also argue that whenever I carry a knife, that's why I avoid trying to carry double-edged daggers and long knives, because I want the knife to look utilitarian and to make it appear as if there is some utilitarian purpose. It can be used in a lawful activity or in a profession like cutting or whatever, or gardening. So it can always be justifiable under the law na pwede siyang dalhin na hindi siya talagang deadly or pangpatay talaga.
Okay. May question dito si Kush. May contention daw is that once you pass the scanners of the MRT or LRT, you are inside their facility and they have the right to confiscate. This is a question nila on your thoughts. Pero, attorney, bago mo sagutin yan, hold on muna tayo at magpapa-auction muna tayo kung okay lang para hintayin natin. Ito, simula lang naman ito. Papakita natin kung ano yung mga items natin for auction tonight. Ang items natin for auction tonight ay coming from Classic Blade Exchange, Derek's Classic Blade Exchange, Survivors Outdoor Shop, Light on Flashlights, and Pathfinder Gear. Ayan po yung 4 na ipapa-auction natin for tonight.
Actually,
And
meron
for
pang
our
isang
first...
surprise na iba pa auction. Hindi na
Yes.
isama sa picture. Pero meron pa yan mamaya.
Yun. Okay, mamaya meron pa daw isa. So, bali 5 yung items na ipapa-auction natin tonight. And for this first auction, Miko, pakitago muna ulit.
Okay.
At ang first auction natin for tonight ay ito. Ito muna. Mauna. Ayan.
Okay.
Ito po. The Manker EO2H from Light On. AAA powered magnetic tail. This is from Light On Flashlights. At meron tayo dyang, anong tawag dito? Wait. Starting bid is at 200 pesos only. 200 pesos. Kalain nyo yun, 200 pesos only.
And this is
And ang bidding is increments of, I'm sorry?
This is a headlamp.
Ayan. This is the headlamp and this will go on for how many minutes? 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, tingnan natin kung ready na timer natin.
Yes.
Alan?
Ito.
Okay.
And
At pakihintay po yung magko-comment ng start bid, no?
Okay. Starting bid, ang ating comment police, nandyan sa baba si Mr. Ken Jimenez. At magsa-start na yung ating timer starts now. 5 minutes. And babalik tayo kay Attorney Ticky. Attorney Ticky, yung question ni Kush kanina, sabi daw ng mga gwardya, since nasa loob ka na nung X-ray ng MRT o LRT, nasa loob ka na ng hagdan, considered na ba yun as property nung lugar at may authority na sila to confiscate or whatever?
Well, in around 1999, I used to carry a Glock 19, no, in my waist.
Mhm.
And the Glock 19 is a pistol, and I carried it around with me every year, no. And then I tried to enter the tourist duty-free shop now to go shopping, and nakakapan ako, and they saw the pistol, and then the private guards basically said, "Sir, you can carry the pistol inside." So ang sinabi ko, okay, then I'll just turn around, go back to my car, and then put the pistol back, and then go back in. Pasok ako, no problem. So in answer to the question, the answer is no. The only option that the private security guards have is to say that you have to leave the property if you have the knife with you or bring it outside. But they cannot confiscate the knife and say that amin na ito and then keep it as their property. No, that's not legal. Because for one thing, you can only confiscate the knife if you are under arrest. So it will be if a policeman arrests you and you are taken into custody for any crime whatsoever, drugs or whatever crime, and then nahulihan kang may kutsilyo, the knife can be used as evidence of a crime, no? Pero if you're just carrying the knife and you're not committing any crime and you're just going into private property to not public property, then you can just be asked to leave. Not just
Kumbaga, you're just asked to be, i-refuse ka lang entry. Yun lang ang the most na pwede nilang gawin.
Or if you're inside the excise scanner, they just say, "Sir, you can't let you in, turn around." So, umuwi ka, bumalik ka. Balik mo yung kutsilyo sa bahay, sa kotse, go back in. I mean, there's no basis talaga for confiscation. And I've been saying that ever since, na hindi talaga legal yung pag-confiscate ng EDC sa mga MRT.
Si Doc Mark, sa experience mo, ano na yung pinakagrabe na naging reaction of the people na they found out na they have something, you carry something na para sa kanila ay unusual? A blade? Nagdadala ka ng kutsilyo sa bus? Para ka namang may ganun bang reaction? Para ka namang hold-upper ka ba? O ganyan? Meron bang ganung reaction sa'yo?
So far wala naman. Basta hindi ka naman mukhang hold-upper, hindi ka naman mukhang anything else, na they just let it slide eh. Pati they know naman na I carry bags din kasi na pang mountaineering bags eh. So if I had a bolo or something similar na madali namang i-associate with the hobby. So yun, they would just let it slide. Wala pa naman akong naririnig na ganun. But most of the sa forums yata nababasa ko rin na parang may ganun stigma eh. So yun, try not to be just yung maging discourteous sa mga tao kasi bibigyan mo rin ng bato na ibabato rin sa iyo eh. Anyway, yun lang. Wala pa naman sa yun. So far.
Pero pag gwapo daw, mas lenient ang guards. Tama ba?
Kung lady guard.
Oo, kaso. Pag lady guard.
Pero sa mga babae daw, parang
one thing ha, how is that?
Ang pagbabae yung may carry, mas lenient ang mga male guards. Tama ba? Parang I've seen stories na gano'n.
Can I add something?
So give your knives to your girlfriends para walang problema?
Why not?
Can I add something? This is not talk. Can I add something?
Of course.
Bale, kasi ang sinasabi ni Doc kanina, he uses a multi-meter bag to carry his EDC. No? I agree. Actually, I wanted to say that. That was part of what I was about to say. Kasi yung bag ko kasi, yung ordinary bag lang na hawk na 700 pesos na bibili ko sa FM. Now, I know this may be baduy or jologs, but it's easy to justify na hindi siya parang tactical bag or hindi siya parang suspicious. So, it's easy to carry in and out.
Yes.
Whatever. Pero if I carry, again, no offense to other people, but sometimes they like to carry bags like this.
Yan.
Bag, yung mga ganito.
Tactical.
Normally, I don't.
Yan. Screaming tactical.
Parang mainit sa mata, alam mo yun. It's something that attracts attention na parang may laman.
Yes.
So I normally carry in court eh. I carry my EDCs in court. And alam mo naman sa court, may metal detector, they're very strict. Pero pasok ako lagi because I always carry a non-threatening bag, which is this very simple bag which I bought for 700 pesos. I've been carrying this for 7 years already. And it's worked for me perfectly. I carry 2 knives, a pistol, and 2 flashlights inside this bag.
Okay.
I see.
Thank you,
Very
Doc Mark
nice.
and Attorney. Kakatapos lang nung auction number 1 and nandun na may yung comment police ending ends here. Si Pinoy Prepper Bazaar nag-comment, so yun na yung end nung auction number 1 and we go straight to another giveaway para sa ating next, para leading to our next question.
Ay, ganda nito.
At ito po ang ating giveaway, pampagana ulit para masaya yung kwentuhan. Ayan, isang 55-liter duffel bag from Survivors Outdoor Shop.
Yes, it's
Napakaganda.
waterproof.
Very useful.
It's waterproof at pwede kayo mamili between the gray or orange. So isang bag lang po yan, hindi po dalawa. Pinapakita lang po namin ang colors. Thank you so much, Arvino, for sponsoring this giveaway.
Thank you so much to Survivors Outdoor Shop. Guys, you just have to answer one question. Okay, dun sa, ito po yung question natin for the duffel bag giveaway. Pinag-uusapan natin ay blades and the law. Okay, ano po, ito ang question. What is yung BP6 is amendment only to the law. Nabanggit ni Atty. Ticky kanina. What is the law that is amended by BP6?
Wow!
What is the law amended by BP6?
Tatanungin ko nga
So, pwede
yung...
nyo na i-google ngayon. I-google nyo na ngayon.
Ako sa sagot, oh.
Hindi, sir. Kaya natin kung nakinig sila sa'yo. So the first,
Hindi po. Yan.
kung sino yung winner,
So kung
sino
nakinig sila or I'm assuming alam naman nila to I'm assuming alam naman nila to being Blades people. More or less alam naman nila. Pero ako hindi ko alam. I-google ko pa yung yung sagot dito. So let me know kung may nakasagot na sa baba. Tama ba? We are looking for the law that is amended by BP6. Kumbaga inamyendahan. Ano bang tamang term doon, Attorney Ticky? What the original law?
Hint na lang, PD na lang, hint. Hint na lang.
Yon, yung PD, which is amended by the BP.
Okay.
Yon.
Okay, I think I see a winner. Yes.
Yan. Kung may winner na tayo.
I see a winner. I-double check ko lang po dito sa abogado ko nandito sa harap ko.
Yeah.
Dali lang po
Yung naglalakad-lakad yan sa likod mo.
Yung nagpapakitang gila. Sandali lang po.
Okay, so while chine-check natin kung sino yung winner of our Duffle Bag giveaway, our next question to Attorney Ticky and to Doc Mark. Aside from blades, yung ibang mga items natin for ADC, are they subject also to meron bang batas na nakakasakop doon to be, kunyari, flashlight, di ba? Usually, flashlight sa lay people ay to illuminate. Pero other people ay merong minomodify nila yung flashlights, etc. etc. Attorney Ticky, you would know more about this. Mga ganyan. Meron bang nakakasakop doon na mga...
So far, wala pa, no? The flashlight industry is unregulated. Although, parating na. Because of the more powerful flashlights that we have, 60,000 lumens, 100,000 lumens, and beyond, laser flashlights, gradually, we have to expect na baka ma-regulate in some time, no? Right now, it's illegal to point a laser pointer at airplanes and vehicles, no? Bawal talaga yan. It's a federal law sa US, and dito may mga standards dito. So, there are coming regulations, although wala pa dito. But if you were to use a flashlight modified something like this, with yung tawag na attack bezel, you could expect na baka ma-question ka, but there's no law which says na bawal. So you just make the question kasi medyo mukhang ano siya, mukha siyang deadly weapon. But actually it's just
yes.
But if you stick it into somebody, parang deadly weapon nga siya. With regards to other EDCs, I have some samples here, which, for example, itong steel baton. A lot of us like to carry steel batons. In a lot of cities in Metro Manila, may mga ordinance sila, like Manila, na bawal yung collapsible baton. And in the US, it's also the same thing, no? Sa mga states sa US, mga Texas, New York, bawal talaga yung mga steel baton. Although, it's a very minor offense, no? You need 500 pesos or 1,000 pesos, so wala talaga siya. Now, if you're talking about the easiest, the non-regulated weapon, what I would recommend is either just a plain stick, no? Which with this one is a bahi stick, which I got from Arvin Mugarta from SOS, and it's actually used for earnest, but it can actually cause it can be used in self-defense, and it's non-regulated. And also, if you would want to use a smaller version of the baton, there are smaller versions such as like this 6 inches baton, which can be folded and placed inside your bag, which can be used also for self-defense. Na it's as far as I know, it's unregulated. It's legal to carry.
Okay, I think
may question ako, attorney. Ay, sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry, let's quickly just announce the winner of the first GAO, no?
All right.
It's Mr. Sorry, what is the answer first? Para sure. Ano po ang answer sa first giveaway natin?
PD9?
What is the... Sorry?
PD9?
Yes,
PD9.
PD9. And we would like to congratulate Mr. Anthony Yalong for
Yes.
being the first one to comment with the correct answer. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Yan. You won a bag. A duffel bag. Okay, may question si Doc.
Go ahead, Doc.
Attorney, sorry. Yung tear gas or pepper sprays, saan nagpo-fall under yun? Yung mga non-lethal na EDC. Although it's not for EDC anymore, pang self-defense na kasi ibang area na yung ganun eh. So if you're carrying, let's say, a pepper spray or your girlfriend carries one and you're about to board the MRT, is there any law against that?
Okay, to my
Okay.
mind, sige.
Ayan. Sige, attorney, bago mo sagutin yan, bibitinin muna natin to give way to another auction. Auction naman, itong next item natin. So, ang next item po natin, nandyan po sa baba. This is the Natrix. Kershaw Natrix from Pathfinder Gear with free laser engraving from Resolute Premier Arms.
Yeah. And
Yan.
bidding starts at 1,300. Pero please think about it because you don't only get the knife, you get a free laser engraving package. And it can be a custom text or a custom logo from Resolute Premier Arms. Sobrang ganda po ng gawa niya. Tingnan niyo po sa Facebook kung ano po ang services niya. So,
Okay.
how long do we have this for? It's
5
for
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. And starting bid is 1-3, increments of 100 pesos. And timer starts now. 5 minutes. Okay. Ang katanungan po ay tungkol sa mga pepper spray, sa mga ganyan. Ano po ang sagot na ni Sir Ticky?
Actually, yung answer ko kay Doc Mark, wala talagang regulation ng pepper spray. Although, if you buy Saber, yung mga ibang brand, no, Saber, tsaka ibang pepper spray, may nakalagay na parang certification from the PNP that it is classified as a non-lethal instrument. So, meron certification na hindi talaga siya deadly weapon. Because you cannot really kill with pepper spray. It's not something, by definition, pag deadly weapon, nakakapatay eh. And, a pepper spray is definitely not something that you can kill with. So, wala siya. Hindi siya deadly weapon.
Okay, next question ko is yung
not unless na may asthma yung pasyente.
Kasalanan ng pasyente yung pero
sorry.
Just to be
sorry, I'm sorry.
Just to be siguro I also carry pepper spray at times. Yung ganyan kalaki lang, especially for ladies kasi it actually very good. It's a very good non-lethal alternative to a firearm.
Deterrent.
Kasi pag spray mo, takbo ka na kagad. Tapos siya na disoriented na siya. So, yun. Ang next question ko is regarding PD9 as amended by BP6. Meron bang, sabi kasi nila, sabi-sabi, dapat daw ang blade length. Meron bang rule sa blade length or sa kung locking ba ito o locking folding or lock back or whatever? Kasi sabi nila, ang umiikot na chismis. Hindi kasi 3 inches lang to, pasok yan, hindi yan bawal, ganyan.
Actually, narinig ko rin yan several times. No? Does the blade length affect liability? No? Na pagka below 2 inches siya, is it legal? Actually, sa batas, walang nakalagay na gano'n, no, yung blade length. But you can see that sa mga city ordinances. So, for example, yung Manila City Ordinance, which says that, of course, you cannot carry a knife or a bladed weapon. But if it's below a certain inch blade length, pwede siya. So, sa mga ordinances, pwede. So, there are many laws actually we have to contend with. The national law, which is the PD9 as amended by BP6, and city ordinances if you're in specific cities or municipalities which have ordinances against those types of things. Titingnan mo rin yung sa kanila kung ano yung batas nila. But just to not to discourage your viewers, no? Kasi itong mga ganito, pag nahuli ka, bladed weapon or whatever, it's a very minor offense. No? Nobody goes to jail for carrying a knife. I can assure you, even if I've handled many cases of this nature, defense, and then whatever, over the decades, no, walang nakukulong dyan because it is a very minor offense. So you only get fined 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos, if ever at all, no? If ever, okay, naayos naman sa level ng police, nakikiusapan naman. So it's not something which is life imprisonment or something which you should be really afraid of na talaga makukulong ka talaga. No, you don't have to be worried about that.
Ang naisip ko diyan, para siyang kunyari nag-commit ng crime tapos you used a weapon. Parang dagdag ba siya na on top of the crime?
Yes, kasi pagka hindi ka if you commit a crime and then you use a deadly weapon, it aggravates the crime. No? So tumataas yung penalty mo. But those are two different issues kasi mere possession, yung pagdadala lang ng knife na wala kang ginagawa, you just minding your own business, wala talagang aggravating circumstances or anything. It's just a state penalty, 500 peso fine. Ganun lang yun eh. It's not really something which you should be really concerned about. That's why, unlike sa illegal possession of firearms, let's say may dala ka M16, full auto, yan, life imprisonment yan, medyo mabigat yun. But for EDCs, there's really nothing to be really concerned about because, as I said, wala naman talaga nakukulong dyan except, meron exception during election period kasi pag election period, medyo stricto sila. So, try to avoid carrying, any deadly weapon within the election period. Mas stricto sila doon sa election period.
Ayan, we only have 15 seconds left and ayan, 10. Sige, hintayin na lang natin for my next question.
Thank you so much to the 100 people who are tuning in. Again, I am Miko Tatanko from Prepper Ed, and we have Alan Ebora from Pinoy Blade Hunter. Are we done with the bidding?
Yep, end bid. Ending.
End bid, okay.
Yan, tapos na.
Okay. So again, we will check who the winner is. I'll let you know in a while.
Ayan. Hello. Ayan. Okay. So, tuloy tayo sa discussion. Si Doc Mark. Doc Mark, kapag nagko-commute ka, kasi ito, EDC, ganyan-ganyan, may dala tayo na mga gamit. Aside from dun sa knife, ano yung pinakamainit sa mata ng mga other people na sa mga police, law enforcement. Kasi yung knife, go natin yan most of the time. Pero other stuff, minsan nakasabit dito, minsan nasa bag, nasa labas, nasa pouch, ganito. Ano yung, in your experience, ano yung makakatawag pansin?
That would be a multi-tool. Yung mga Leatherman, yung tawag dito, yung mga, what's the other brand ng I think Victorinox has one din.
Victorinox.
Multi-tools. Pero, yun, medyo mainit din sa mata ng mga guards because parang hindi yata nila ma-distinguish kung weapon or tool yun. Pero yun, ang contention ko lang pati, I would like to ask the attorney about this also. Kapag sa mga checkpoints and they see that you have a multi-tool or a Swiss knife, yung Swiss knives, they would usually get confiscated. Tapos yung multi-tool, since they see pliers, pinababayaan lang nila. How is that ba? Paano ba yung kanilang interpretation eh? So, parang in the word Swiss knife kasi, ganun?
Doc, ano yan? Mali yun kasi the Swiss Army knife is not really a weapon. It's not a deadly weapon. No? Although, as I said, anything can be a deadly weapon. But it's really a tool.
Exactly.
Tapos yung ganun niya, marami siyang mga blades. It's really a tool. May gunting, may whatever, no? May magnifying glass, may screwdriver. So, I would say na it's not a deadly weapon. And let's be clear, no, Doc. Let's be clear, no, na when the law enforcement or whoever, private security guards, will assert their right to confiscate anything, no, you have to be arrested first, no, or it has to be patently illegal. So, for example, may dala kang drugs, tapos nahuli ka, yun, they will confiscate that because illegal talaga eh. Okay, but if you're just carrying the Swiss tool or the multi-tool and you're doing nothing except minding your own business, you're not committing any crime, you're not doing any offense, you're not being arrested for anything, at nahuli ka, they have no authority or legal basis to confiscate because the confiscation can only happen if they're using it or they're going to use it as evidence of a crime. Diba? Like for example, drugs o kaya firearm, granada. Pero yung ganyan, yung Swiss Army knife, multi-tool, they have no authority to confiscate. And I think you should put an end to that practice and assert your right not to give in, no, sa mga ganun. And I've been telling the viewers and all these people on the EDC and kung saan-saan sa Prepper Bazaar na do not give in, no, pag kino-confiscate ng security guards yung gamit nyo na mamahalin pa, 5,000, 10,000 na isa, just walk away. You know, turn around, walk away, put it back in your car, or go home, bring it back, and then go back. Pwede naman yun, di ba? Kasi huwag mo na pipilitin pumasok, huwag kang bastos, huwag kang aggressive, just turn around, di ba? And then, wala. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Do you have a follow-up question for that, Doc, or?
Wala na, that's it, sir. Yung multi-tool lang yung medyo in question lately eh. Kasi, yun, everybody's, yung mga prepper ed, mas kinicarry na lang ngayon multi-tools instead of blades. Kasi nandun na lahat.
Actually, may I just add, no, if I can add, I handled an actual case no mga 2001. Na ganun din, no, Gerber, Leatherman, multi-tool, mahal, mga 5,000 pesos at that time, yung medyo makapalit sa kanya. Kinonfiscate sa checkpoint. And the guy came to me and then I represented him. And then napakalita bagay, no? Kumuha pa siya ng abogado, mas mahal pa yung abogado dun sa kutsilyo, but it was his father. So, parang sentimental value sa kanya. Gumastos siya for the 5,000 multi-tool. He paid many more pesos just to get it back. Pero prinsipyo pinaglalaban niya. And nakuha namin. I wrote the police precinct a letter, returned the thing. Ayaw nila isole, dinimanda namin, sinole. So, wala kasing basis to confiscate talaga. Kasi ang question, what was the basis for taking it? Was he under arrest? Was he committing a crime? Hindi naman. So, bakit nyo kinuha, di ba? Wala naman sa batas na pwede ka mag-confiscate, di ba? Yan yun. And he won that case.
Ito po, meron tayong question from a viewer. How about monkey fist in single finger knuckle?
Okay, ito. Yeah, sorry. Bago mo sagutin yan, attorney, meron muna tayong giveaway, pampagana ulit para sa ating mga viewers. At pinag-uusapan kasi natin, syempre, blades and the law. Ito, blades naman ang giveaway natin mula sa Pathfinder Gear. Ito ay MTECH MT20 24 BS. Yan ang giveaway po natin para ngayong gabi. Pero parang nawawala na ako ng ng question para sa kanila. Attorney, meron ka bang gustong i-quiz question sa kanila o ikaw, Miko? Doon sa mga
Si attorney, baka meron.
Sige, pwede pag-isipan ko muna.
Sige po. Itong Pathfinder Gear na from Pathfinder Gear ay MTECH MT20 24 BS. Yan,
parang pwede pang pang EDC?
Oo. Dalawa ito, no? 2 knives. Tapos may sheath, push dagger and a knife.
Oo, ganda.
Okay. Sige. Ang quest...
Can that slide?
I'm sorry? Ayan. Okay. So habang Actually, nag-iisip ako ng maiki question.
Kasi nasasagot na nila lahat. O, pang cheesecake lang daw yan, sabi ni Chris Cobo.
Pang cheesecake. Gaano kahaba to? Yan, pang cheesecake. Okay, anyway.
Okay.
Sige, mamaya na natin tong ibalik natin to maya-maya. My next question, ito yung how about monkey fist at single finger knuckle? Kasi nauuso ito yung mga keychain eh. Yung mga ganyan, dala-dala, nabibili sa bangketa, nabibili syempre sa mga ADC shops, paracord shops, mga ganyan.
Bale, just before the show started, no, siguro mga 1 minute, 2 minutes before, nagbasa ako, no. One of them was the knuckle, no. May Supreme Court case eh. Pero I don't want to give anybody any ideas, no. Pero I carry one. Actually, nagdadala ako ng full knuckle yung dito sa ano. I have around 5 of those. I carry one. And just to inform all of you, I handled the case. I prosecuted the case as a private prosecutor for about the past 6 years. A homicide case where may pinupakan na bata dyan sa may Fairview Robinson. They were engaged in an after drinking rumble between two millennials, mga 20-year-old, 19-year-old. And the guy was hit in the face with one punch by a brass knuckle, steel knuckle. No? Sinutok siya dito. And basag yung muka, his head, if you look at the autopsy, the head went, parang so one side went up, the other side went down, cracked.
Oh shit.
One punch with the brass knuckle, ganun by a 20-year-old, patay. He died. So I represent.
It's a tripod fracture.
Oh, yun. Parang yung ulo gumanon parang gumanon siya. Naging the face became deformed. So he died, and I prosecuted the case as a private prosecutor for the family. And just last February of last year, he was convicted. The two of them were convicted. No? So sa madaling salita, the brass knuckle, doon ako nabilib The brass knuckle can be a deadly weapon.
So it is covered by BP6.
Meron Supreme Court decision. But as I said, I always side in favor of the civilians and the civil liberties. Pero meron Supreme Court decision which says that it is a deadly weapon.
Na it is a deadly weapon. So it para sa kaintindihan ng lahat, covered siya. Maaari siyang tignan ng mga police as a deadly weapon. Kaya
it's a 1918 case. Medyo matagal na. So, the name of the case is US versus Gaviera. Panahon pa ng kaduto 1918, na kung saan nagsasabi that a guy who was caught in possession of a brass knuckle, he was fined 50 pesos, was considered as a deadly weapon.
Wow. Are we ready with the question, Attorney Ticky? Meron ka na bang naisip?
Or ako muna.
But they should have been watching earlier, no? Kasi may pinakita akong knife na EDC ko.
Ayun, sige.
What is that knife that I showed na EDC ko? Anong una? At the beginning of...
Parang you showed 2 or 3 knives kanina.
Kahit yung isa lang.
Any one of those.
Yeah.
So it's the brand
the first
model.
The first generation.
Yeah. I'll give you a tip. Pareho kaming brand ni Nico ng ETC. Tip yun. Tip.
Pero ang kukunin namin yung tamang sagot ay brand tsaka model, ano?
Brand and model.
Kung kayang brand and model, sige. Anyway, it's a well-known model and brand. Classic naman siya.
Yun. So, clue. It's a classic.
Classic.
At meron si Miko at si Atty. Ticky. Ako, wala ako nun eh.
Nakita ko, pareho kami ni Miko.
Tatlo yung ganun ko eh.
Yun.
Meron din yata si Joey Saballero.
Ayun. Oo, meron siya nun. Pinakita niya nun last time. Okay.
Isa pang tip, bigyan natin isa pang tip sa nagbibenta ron. Ang nagbibenta ron may forge yung EDC ko.
Yun. Forge lang nagbebenta nun.
May question ako kay Doc, pwede?
Yan. Sige.
Doc, may question ako, Doc Mark.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
I've been
Yes, attorney.
I've been asking some doctors, yung scalpel na
Yes.
ginagamit na can that be, may lalagyan ba yun na pwedeng dalhin? Kasi
Meron siya sa Blade 11, sir. Yung, I think, pwede siyang ilagay sa folding, yung Blade 11, the small one. There's a titanium handle na, I think, Velocitor has that, yung nakita ko dati. It's from
Claros.
So you can put a Blade 11 do sa titanium handle and you can, Claros, yeah. I think scalpel is one thing. Pwede mo siya ilagay and you can fold it. Pwede mong gawing folding knife. So, you can use the Blade 11. Palitan mo lang yung niya. Yun yung best option. There are several sizes ng scalpels So, meron yun. I think, and it's small. It's parang ganito lang yata kapag nag-fold din So, pwede yatang i-carry din You can carry it on your keychain. I think hindi ko alam kung meron din si Pathfinder. I'm not really sure. Nakita ko kay Velocitor at one point.
Pwedeng i-keychain yun?
I think so. S1. It's the Blade 11, maliit lang kasi yung Blade 11. It's the sharp one. Yung the acute yung point. So you can use that for a keychain. Hanapin na lang. It's from Claros Titanium handle na pwede kang folding titanium handle na pwede kang maglagay ng Blade 11.
Swerte,
Okay.
actually swerte siya, Doc, kasi doktor siya. So pag may dala siyang kutsilyo, patalim, he can always say, ginagamit ko sa surgery.
Operahan niya. Mga bolo-bolo, mga ganyan.
The most my knives do here at the ER, panghati lang siya ng pizza and apples and bananas. So yun lang nothing nothing exciting. Pero yun, since the lockdown, yung best friend ko talaga it's this one Galing This is from Chris Cobo. I had it sent here from eBay kasi it's an old knife na. It's a Blade Tech. So I had Chris pinakuha ko pa siya sa eBay. Since it's 2008 pa yata na model, discontinued So yun, we brought it in around a few months ago. Tapos back then I was carrying also a Spyderco from Ken Jimenez, the native core. I found the native to be a little small pag maghahati ka ng food prep, like when you're cutting meats or cutting vegetables, mas okay yung at least 3.5 inches yung blade. So mas better if it's a bit longer. So yun. So yun that's why I carry this for food prep.
Pang cheesecake nga ta. Pang cheesecake nga.
Yes, for cheesecake.
Okay. So, Attorney Tabujara.
Pag malaki...
Ano yun? Pag malaki ang cake, mas malaki ang knife.
Malaki yung knife, especially
Mas
if you...
malaki ang knife, mas maliit
or yung pizza,
yung
the Big Bob's pizza na... you have to buy a bigger knife for a bigger pizza. Yes.
O yung mga doktor mahilig kumain.
So you have to buy the zombie tools from Pathfinder.
Yun.
Oo, syempre.
Malaki yun.
The knives are for...
Alright.
Okay.
Well,
Sige.
Attorney Tabujara,
Okay.
Vicky, ano na pong sagot natin
Ay,
sa ano po ba ang tamang sagot sa
Uh,
kaninang tanong?
ang full answer is Spider ko Endura.
So,
Yun.
ang dapat na makita kong sagot, unang tamang sagot ay Spider ko Endura. Okay.
Yes.
Balikan ko lang.
Okay. And while pina-find out natin kung sino yung nanalo sa giveaway na yon, we go straight to another auction. Yung next item natin for auction is a mystery ranch bag. It's a mystery ranch booty bag from Forged. Ayan.
Yes,
Ito
actually,
po
yes.
ay...
Yesterday
Yes, go ahead, Miko.
this was auctioned out, but because we have an anonymous donor, thank you so much to this anonymous donor, no, na nagbigay ng isa pang mystery ranch booty bag para ngayong gabi para tulungan tayo na makapag-raise pa ng more funds for our two beneficiaries. Again, the two beneficiaries are the Project Feed 500 and the KKK, which is the Kalinga Contra Corona.
Okay. Itong Mystery Ranch Booty Bag will be auctioning off at how much ang starting bid natin?
Starting bid is as 2,600.
2,600 and it will go ahead.
Sorry, and I believe that this has other colors. Let's just wait for Joey to acknowledge that this has other colors. I think yesterday parang pwede silang mamili eh. But let me just double check with Joey. Increments of 100 and it will go for how long? How many minutes tayo, Alan?
5 minutes again.
5 minutes. Okay.
Okay. At antayin po natin ang nandyan sa comment police. Mamaya, check natin. And timer starts. Bidding starts now. Ayan. So for the meantime, kung meron kayong bidding, ayan, pwede kayo mag-bid sa comments syempre. Pero kung meron kayong questions, pwede nyo ring ibato sa comments below. Kung may questions kayo either kay Atty. Ticky o kay Doc Mark para sa ating usapan for tonight. Ayan.
Okay.
So, ito, may question dito. Yung kanina, na-confiscate yung knife ng wife ko sa Batangas Port. They didn't allow us to deposit the knife, the deposit. Kasi I'm assuming hindi siya pwedeng umalis kasi port yun, sasakay sila ng barko eh. Hindi rin pinayagan ipa-ship dun sa destination namin. Kinuha nila, walang balikan. From your answers, Attorney Tiki kanina, hindi pwede yun, dapat.
Well, ang problema kasi, if you're carrying the knife, no, and you insist on riding, ang sagot ko kasi is, if you have, let's say, you're trying to enter sasakay ka, no, pasakay ka pa lang, and then nakita, na-confiscate, atras ka. You can just bring the knife away, turn around, and then come back out without the knife. No? Pero ang problema yata sa kanya, he was trying to insisting on riding eh.
Oh, he was entering a port.
Sasakay ka ng barko and you insist on carrying that knife, obviously they will not allow you to ride. Nag-insist siya sumakay, so he has to deposit or leave the knife at the port of embarkation. Doon na iwan. Di ba? Unless na maibalik niya on the return trip, makabalik siya, may resibo, makukuha niya. Di ba? But if you insist on riding with that thing, that implement na hindi nga pwede pumasok, you'll have to leave it, check it in with the guard. Diba?
Pero dapat hindi nila i-keep for themselves kasi kinonfiscate nila. Dapat supposedly ibabalik nila sa iyo after or at a certain point.
If you've been inside any courthouse or hall of justice, meron dong when you enter, the very first thing you see is the deposit of firearms and weapons. So pagpasok mo doon, may metal detector, may mga kakap-kap sa'yo, they will search you, bodily search. And then if you declare that you have a pistol, just like riding a plane or whatever. You deposit it with the guard, they give you a receipt in the logbook, and then you just come back, and then when you leave, you can claim your pistol. Ganun yun. But if you insist on entering with the pistol, baka hindi na papayagan talaga na papasok ka with the gun. With the knife.
Follow up lang
for
dyan, no? So, in-explain daw ng wife ni Mr. Serrano na pang-rescue office siya nag-work, kaya kailangan niya yung knife. You know, I think sometimes these rescuers, they don't have IDs. Kunyari, volunteer, rescue organization. Minsan wala silang ID. Paano pagkaganon?
Ang problema kasi is he was trying to ride a public transportation and just like an airport o kaya barko, ganyan, yung mga ganyan, airplane, maski sino talaga, hindi talaga pwede magdala ng kutsilyo on your person na hindi naka-check-in doon sa aeroplano. I don't know of any case na pwedeng ganun unless you are a air security marshal or talagang on duty policeman ka, guarding a prisoner. Pero alam ko hindi talaga pwede even if you claim that the knife is used in the line of duty. So the difficulty there is that once you want to ride public transportation like an airplane or a ship or a barge, the standards become stricter. So mas nagiging strict yung standards na talagang even a box cutter or Swiss knife, which are normally not deadly weapons, hindi talaga papayagan, especially since the 911 attack, they became very strict with carry-on blades.
Yes.
Paano naman kapag stun guns, pero nurse ka, so yung medical field, pero hindi, parang hindi naman kasamang stun guns kung medical field ka. Paano, pwede ba yun?
There's only one field, one profession that I know that uses stun guns in the profession. Alam mo ko ano yun?
Police.
It's baka alam ni Doctor to pero it's actually slaughterhouses.
Sa cows?
Slaughterhouse. Yung mga pampatay
sa cows. Yeah.
Okay.
Ending. So, pero any other person, tingin ko opinion ko lang to, although wala pa ako alam na batas sa stun gun. Ang opinion ko, pwede siya. That's my opinion.
Okay. Stop time na po sa bidding.
Okay. How about so kunyari, someone from the medical field, all that they can carry are knives, flashlights. Is that it? Like legally?
Doc. Ako? Is that
parang sa akin, hello. I didn't get that, sorry.
So parang kasi halimbawa nurse, somebody from the medical field, no? Pero iba ang dinadala mo. Something that you think, yun nga, like a stun gun. Alam mo namang hindi yun pang medical field. How about slingshot? May mga kasama kasi tayo may slingshot or
slingshot.
knuckle. Pero sasabihin nila, hindi ako, medical field ako. Kailangan, ewan kong sabihin ng kailangan ko po.
Parang it will not slide, no?
Correct.
Saan mo gagamitin sa hospital yun? Oo nga. Baka magdi-defibrillate siya with the stun gun. Ewan ko You can do the manual defibrillator pero parang malabo attorney, yung stun gun, okay lang siya. It might cause yung mga fatal arrhythmia in some patients. Let's say, nag-stun gun ka ng may pacemaker and the pacemaker went haywire. The patient, the person died because of the stun gun. Paano ba yan? It's assault din yun, no?
That's true, no? Kasi if you look at the YouTube...
para homicide?
Oo. Doc, kasi if you look at the mga YouTube tutorial ng mga how to use a stun gun, usually ang attack point niya dito sa chest And once you hit the chest with a stun gun and the person has a heart condition, it can cause fatal heart attack, di ba? Or masya-shock yung heart niya na he can die. So, depende sa voltahe. So, meron maliliit,
It was, yes.
meron ganyan kahaba, yung baton stun gun, yung 13,000 volts. So, it depends. No? It's a gray area na pwede siyang maging deadly weapon, pwedeng hindi. So, it's arguable both sides. No? Pwedeng oo, pwedeng hindi. Personally, I don't carry a stun gun because I prefer pepper spray.
Pero
Okay.
what's with the Miko? I was yung the what do you call that? The slingshot.
There are some friends of ours in the community who use slingshots as their form of self-defense. And sometimes they are in the medical field, no? Meron din ako kaninang nakitang nagtanong kung ang slingshot ba ay papasa. But, you know, I think kung kaya mo siyang i-explain na kung para saan mo siyang gamitin. Any item, you know, not just slingshot. Kung halimbawa, like my mother-in-law brings a knife because tinitingnan niya yung mga melon, yung mga pakwan. Gusto niyang makita yung loob kung ripe siya. Okay? Pero balisong, de joke lang. You know, it's just a knife. Wala siyang ID, but
It's this long.
ganito siya kalaki. Hindi, joke lang. Maliit lang naman din siya. I think it's just how you explain sometimes to the officer, no, kung para saan mo siyang gagamitin. Some people have become creative, I believe, on how they explain. Pumapasa naman yata, diba? Is that correct?
Okay. Sige, may
I
question
I think
si
so.
Atty.
Kanya-kanyang excuse.
Can I answer that? Kasi
Yeah.
kami nagtatanong yung crossbow tsaka yung mga pana, they use it for sport. There are actually centers in malls right now, Robinsons tsaka SM North, which have archery ranges, no? And a lot of my friends are into it, no? So, but these things can, they brag to me na itong archery nila, using certain compound bows, it can actually go through a person, no? At 100
Right.
yards. So it's worse than a firearm, no? But still, it's largely unregulated right now. Crossbows, archery bows. Although the law says pana, no? Pero I think the term pana in the law in BP6 refers to yung pana na yung nail, yung ginagamit ng mga kanto boy doon sa mga tirador na may nail,
Parang,
which they fashioned by DIY, no? Yun yata yung ibig sabihin ng pana na yung nakakapatay talaga ng tao. Not the sporting archeries, bows and arrows.
Okay. And with that, sige, para sa comment section, meron tayong giveaway. Parang ito na yung last giveaway natin for the night.
But let me
Tama ba?
just acknowledge the winner of the Mystery Ranch Booty Bag.
Yes.
Actually, ako po ang nagpo-police ngayong gabi. Si Ken Jimenez
okay.
po ay naka-break po siya dahil nakailang gabi na siyang napupuyat at nang puyat kagabi sa inyo with the overlanding with Mr. Joel Pedro. So, naka-break siya ngayon and Mr. Joel Pedro is actually watching us. So, hello, Mr. Joel Pedro. Yeah. So, ang nanalo po actually ng Mystery Ranch Booty Bag ay si Ken Jimenez at 3,000 pesos. Yan,
Nice,
congratulations.
nice.
Sulit.
Yes, sulit ang niya, ang pagpupuyat the past few nights. And then let's go
Sulit
to the
pagpupuyat. Yep.
next giveaway.
Ito yung next giveaway natin. This is from Pathfinder Gear. Shred Old Timer limited edition gift set. So 3 knives in one. 3 knives in one. All you have to do is be the first one. Be the first one to answer this question. Kanina, may tinanong si Atty. Ticky kay Doc Mark. So silang dalawa yung nagtanungan regarding one particular instrument na ginagamit ng mga doktor. What is that instrument? the first one na mag-comment dyan sa baba, yun ang mananalo ng ating Shred Old Timer. Go! Ayun,
Oh,
meron na kagad
okay.
ako nakita.
Nakita
Ayun,
ko na.
madali lang naman yung question. So, this Shred Old Timer limited edition gift set is for you. Ayan. Tapos after nito is tama ba our last auction for the night or may dalawa pa?
Meron pang 1, 2. Dalawa pa. Dalawa pa.
Dalawa
Let's
pa.
go on with the 2
1, 2.
other ones. Oo. Medyo exciting din siya, no? So thank you so much. It's already
Oo, tama, dalawa.
10:26 p.m. But
Oo.
meron pa rin tayong 86 people na sumasama sa atin ngayong gabi. Very interesting topic with Attorney Ticky Tabujara and Doc Mark Taguinod.
Okay, let's go straight to the other auction while we are preparing other questions. Pwede kayong mag-comment ng question nyo dyan sa baba, guys, ha? Sige po. May nanalo na tayo dito sa Shred Old Timer, ano?
Yes, meron na.
Okay.
Let me call on
Sige po.
Mr. Teka lang, ano po ba ang tamang sagot po muna? Doc Mark, ano po ang tamang sagot natin?
Ayun sa sabi ni attorney, I think it was the scalpel.
Yes. Tama.
And our winner is Marlo Avila. Congratulations.
Yes.
Siya po ay all the way in Baguio. Hello,
Uy.
Sir Marlo.
Okay, congratulations sa iyo. And we go on to our next auction. Ito na po. Last 2 auction items for the night. This one is
Yes. The overboard.
90.
Ay,
90
kasha.
liter.
Ang ganda.
Wait. Yan. 90 liter overboard duffel bag, color blue. Or may option to ng color, di ba? Or blue lang.
I believe this is the color for it already. The blue one. Ang ganda ng pagka-blue, oh.
Duffel bag in blue plus a surprise gift inside. Meron pang surprise gift from Survivors Outdoor Shop. Okay. So ang starting bid po natin dito ay 4,500 with increments of 100 pesos. And our bidding time is 5 minutes also.
5 minutes? Yes.
Mm-hmm. And timer starts now. 5 minutes to bid on this 90-liter overboard duffel bag, 4,500 start. Okay.
Bilib na bilib ako sa brand na to ng overboard. I have one overboard, waterproof. This bag, I believe, is also waterproof. Kita-kita nyo naman. Tsaka parang kasha ako dyan sa 90 liters na yan. Kasi yung 25 liter ko na backpack,
20 liters.
Ito 90. So parang kasha ako dyan. Ang ganda niyan, guys. So please, it's 4,500 bidding price.
Mm-hmm.
All proceeds will go to the charity of this Project Feed 500. Okay, mabalik tayo. Ano po ba ang next na may tatanong natin?
Eto, may tanong dito si Mr. Noel Eusebio. Attorney.
Can I say something? I just...
Go ahead, Mark. Doc Mark.
Ay, go. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Sige.
I have an observation lang, no? Kasi merong kasing sa prepper community and sa EDC community, there's a term they call the gray man. The gray man concept. Na medyo nalilito ako dun eh. Na if you're trying to not to attract attention, you should be wearing this kind of clothing. You buy this 5'11" gray man. Parang tactic yung dating ng gray man eh. So how do you go about that? Yung did. I find na the more colorful na yung sinusuot mo, the lesser na pinapansin ka. Kesa doon sa yun lang. Napansin ko lang when you're wearing colorful outfits. hindi ka masyadong pinapansin when you're EDCing.
Tama. Tapos nagdadala ka ng mga gamit na hindi masyadong tactical looking. Like yung pinakita kanina ni Attorney Ticky, which is yung bag na mukhang pang pulis, mukhang pang sundalo versus
Yes,
yung
exactly.
hawk bag na parang pang schoolboy yung dating.
Can I just comment on that? Kasi yung Greyman concept kasi,
And yung SOS kanina na duffel bag, ganun din.
oh, the way I see it kasi, yung Greyman concept kasi, parang, ako personally, although I have tactical stuff also, pero mas gusto ko yung, if I go to court kasi every day, and I carry my stuff in court, actually. So, pumapasok naman siya, knife, gun, flashlight, pumapasok naman sila kasi hindi naman talaga it's very very unassuming bag, so napakasimple na bag lang na you cannot really assume na it's you're carrying something, but there's if you're a professional, let's say nasa SWAT ka, nasa police ka, nasa service ka, military, or you play airsoft, then maybe it's a good idea nga na you bring tactical stuff. Pero sa urban environment kasi, for me the more low profile you are, the better para sa akin.
Kaya ang mga babae, pag ang babae nagki-carry, medyo mas lenient ang mga guards.
Yeah, tsaka napansin ko kasi sa prepper minsan, ako kasi I wear ordinary clothes, no? Pero I attend your shows, yung mga Pinoy Prepper Bazaar, I've been attending for the past 4 years. Tapos every show that I attend, prepper shows ng mga lahat ng prepper, nakikita ko lahat sila naka-tactical pants, 511 pants, lahat naka-tactical, ang dami kutsilyo, 6 yung kutsilyo sa baywang. Ako kasi naka-shorts lang at t-shirt. Although I'm carrying, but it's something which I don't flaunt, no, kasi yun nga, I have to go to and from the show and I don't want to attract attention, but napansin ko nga talaga minsan tayo, no, I'm also guilty, mea culpa. I'm also guilty of wanting to yung go overboard sa mga ganun, no, na minsan sometimes pagka nasa urban environment, medyo it might attract attention, di ba, na mainit sa mata.
Okay, and now we are heading towards the last 10 seconds of the bidding for the SOS Survivors Outdoor Shop duffel bag, waterproof duffel bag from Overboard.
With a surprise gift for the
With a
bidder.
surprise
Winning bid.
And bidding ends now.
Bidding end. Okay, so we'll just
Bidding
check
ends
that.
now. Okay. Okay lang sige, go ahead, Miko.
No, go ahead. It's okay.
Okay lang mag-jump na tayo sa next item for auction para back to back para
Sure.
masaya.
Sure.
Ito na yung last item for auction. I'm sure merong mga naghihintay nito. This is an item from Derek's Classic Blade Exchange, the Fiddleback Forge Machete with free Resolute Premier Arms and laser engraving. Siya yan. Fiddleback Forge Machete with free laser engraving from Resolute Premier Arms. Ang bidding price po natin starts at 5,000 and increments of 1,000. Tapos kapag nag-start na itong bidding natin
100
dito,
lang tayo, increments.
sorry.
100 lang.
Increments of 100. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Pag nag-start na tayo ng bidding, pwede na tayong question and answer tayo, guys. Comment kayo dun sa mga sa baba kung ano pa yung mga question nyo para kay attorney tsaka kay Doc Mark. 5 minutes for this item. Okay. And timer starts. Bidding starts now. 5 minutes. Go. Last item for the week. For the Collab week. Tama ba?
Yes, this is the last item that we're auctioning off for the Collab week. Thank you so much, everyone, for supporting the whole week. I had so much fun being with you guys. Kahit wala ako on show, ako po yung nagmamanage ng screen. Natutuwa po ako. Masaya po ako. At syempre masaya ako dahil nakakatulong tayo, no? Kahit nasa loob lang tayo ng bahay, kahit hindi ka frontliner. Sa ganitong paraan, at least kahit konti ay nakakatulong tayo sa ibang tao. So, thank you so much, guys. We are now at 6,500 is the highest bid that I see now, but we still have 4 minutes left. So please bid. Thank you.
Okay. So yan, balik tayo sa kwentuhan with Attorney Ticky and Doc Mark. Doc Mark, sa iyong experience, ano yung pinaka
Yes.
outrageous, or let's say outrageous kasi sa layman, kumbaga outrageous para sa layman na na-carry mo sa iyong mahabang commute from Lucena papuntang Pampanga? Inaasahan mo man or hindi na na-carry mo? Kasi may pinakita ka sa akin picture dati.
Actually, yun yung maliit pa yun. It's just a 14-inch fixed blade. I carried the bigger one. It was a Buzzy Battle Mistress.
Wow.
I don't have a picture now. Hindi ko dali.
Dala-dala
yun,
mo
I think hindi ko alam kung gaano kalaki yung Battle Mistress na. Oo, it fits the bag perfectly. So, yun. We place it in parang yung knee socks na syempre non-tactical knees, so you place inside those socks para doesn't attract much attention doon.
Pero dinala mo
yun. I carry those knives paano ba? I got it from Tier 3 from Nino around August yata last year. That was my grail knife. So matagal-tagal ko nang I was for a while so he gave me a good price for it and I went for it. So sa tuwa ko, I was carrying it daily sa commutes from Araya to Lucena, and di ba parang pinapasyal mo parang. So anyway, that's the dinala ko, pero tinago ko na siya.
Ginugol ko siya kung gaano kahaba.
Ayun, the Buzzy Battle Mistress. So from kailan ba? From August till the lockdown. Iniwan ko na siya sa Lucena. Pero yun, tinago na kasi baka tawag dito, baka mawala. So yun na nga. Akong insights from attorney ngayon, so thank you. Na I can opt not to give it to them. Siyempre, courteously asking, siyempre.
Oh, wow.
Pero yun, I would not like to risk it. Mahirap din mahirap mawala So yun.
Imagine mo, 16.5.
It's a relatively small knife.
Small.
Parang mas malaki pa dito yun.
16 inches.
Ang laki nun, 16 inches. Parang isang, ayun. Anyway.
Relatively small.
Si Attorney Ticky naman, ano naman ikaw ang pinaka-outrageous na na-carry mo? Or nadala mo? Parang may pinakita sa akin dati na dambuhalang something dyan na flashlight. So,
actually, to be honest, no, sa mga barrel tsaka sa mga knife, I mean, I'm just being honest, no, I really don't go for expensive stuff, no. I go for quantity. I have around 400 knives at home. I lost count actually, mga estimate ko, but hindi naman siya kamahalan. Quantity. I go for quantity more than buying an expensive one. I prefer to buy 5 na mas mura kasi mahal. But then again, having said that, I also collect the expensive ones, pero pang collection lang, hindi ka pang gamit. Kasi ayoko ma-confiscate
How about in terms of size? Kasi kumbaga tayo nagki-carry
Exactly.
tayo.
Same.
Nagki-carry tayo, nakasuksok sa bag, nakasuksok sa bulsa, ganyan. Pero nakwento mo before na may kineri ka na dambuhalang flashlight na inano eh. How was the experience noon?
Meron naman yung 100,000 lumens, yung malaki, yung sobrang laki.
Mm.
Kasi ang maganda sa flashlight kasi, the reason why I also got into flashlights was because hindi naman siya, hindi siya questionable. So, flashlights are basically across the board, no? Legal naman siya, wala nang issues. But ang pinaka-outrageous na dadala ko siguro is, I'm not sure if you've been seeing my pictures and videos na pinapost ko. I'm into lasers now. I collect lasers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting into the really big lasers. Yung talagang nakakabutas ng tao. Yung talagang sobrang lakas talaga. Nakakasunog ganun. So pinaka-outrageous ko siguro yung blue laser na nakakasunog ng nakakabutos ng kahoy. Yun ang pinaka-outrageous ko siguro. Every time I use that, I made a mistake nga, nasa UP ako, ang layo ng across the campus, nasa kotse ako, nagpa-laser ako, just to test it. Hindi ko alam may motor sa dulo, mga 1 kilometer away. Hindi ko alam hindi ko nakita ni motor. Tapos nagalit sa akin, paglapit sa akin ng galit, parang he got mad at me kasi tinamaan daw siya, 1 kilometer away. Sabi ko, hindi naman siya tinamaan. Ganun kalayo yung abot ng laser.
Lugit.
Question. Ito po.
Slight physical injuries.
Ito, may question po tayo galing kay Vincent Panlilio. Can FMA instructor with ID use a defense that he is carrying a knife for FMA practice and instructional purposes?
Yes, pwede. Pwede yan. As long as it's used within his profession, sa trabaho niya, pwede yan. In fact, the law even says na yung tsako, di ba? Are you familiar with that? Yung nunchako. Nasa batas yan eh. Yung kay Bruce Lee. Bawal nasa batas yan eh. But if you're a martial artist and you're teaching martial arts, pwede. You can carry a tonfa, nunchako, ganun, boken, mga sai, ganun. You can carry those in martial arts instruments because ginagamit sa trabaho yun. So, pwede yun.
Pero talaga ang palagay ko na pinaka notorious sa mga knives is balisong pa rin ano. Kumbaga, kahit anong itsura ng balisong, kahit mukha siyang utilitarian, kahit mukha siyang flat yung dulo, parang balisong is very pa rin, masama pa rin ang tingin ng kahit sino no.
Actually, I think I told this to you before, no, Alan, na I've been carrying knives since 1978, since I was in first year high school. And daily yan, gun and knife, bad influence. So, pero sorry, pero I was carrying a gun and knife since elementary. I'm sorry, but it's medyo yung parents ko kasi medyo consentador. As long as we were doing good in school, basically pinabayaan na kami, we can do whatever we want. So I got an early taste of carrying a gun and a knife at the age of 12. So ngayon, that went on all throughout my life, no, until college.
Nice.
Ganun pa rin. So I grew up with the balisong. Actually, it was the only knife available at the time, and I would be a frequent visitor dun sa Barrio Taal Balisong, where during my time in the early 80s, mid 80s, all the entire barrio or each house was making balisong. Unlike now, medyo nawala na it's a lost craft already Si Mang Ona na lang ang gumagawa, Iron. Pero noong araw, every house in Barrio Balisong Taal, Batangas, used to make balisong. No? So I grew up with that knife. And
the cottage industry.
Yes. And we used to call it 29 because of the 29 centimeters. And you're right, talagang mainit nga talaga sa mata yung mga ganun.
Paano kung meron ako nakitang question before. Halimbawa, may na-search ka ng police sa iyong kotse, tapos nakita na meron kang deadly, what they consider as a deadly weapon. What happens?
Well, the car is considered as an extension of your person, no? So, just like illegal possession of firearms, even if it's not actually in your waist or in your bag, holding it, if it's in your car, it's considered as constructive possession. So, although it's arguable, no, na hindi naman sa akin yan, nahuli, nakapkapan yung sinearch yung kotse mo, tapos may nakitang kutsilyo doon, sabi mo, hindi sa akin, sa mid ko yun. pero the fact of the matter is, when you were searched, nandun siya, nasa immediate possession mo within a close distance. So, you can still be held liable for that.
So, but they can just confiscate it and they won't charge you with anything because there's no intent to kill pa, diba? It's just you're in possession of it.
Well, it depends sa police, no? If you go strictly by the law, they can charge you. But I'll just share with you what happened to me when I was 18 years old. I was in Manila Zoo. I was commuting. I was carrying a balisong, 29. And then may dumating na police car, kinakapan kami, spot search, and nakita yung balisong. So, I was taken into the car. Pero dahil piloso po ako, UP student ako, I was arguing with them na ano bang batas na inaano nyo, what law are you relying on to confiscate this. So after 30 minutes of driving around and arguing with me, they just got tired of me and just let me go. Pero that I was basically lucky, no? Pero the point is it's not really a major crime eh. Yung nahuli ka ng knife or something. It's just if ever worst case scenario, no, you will never go to jail for that. You will just be fined or kung makasentensyahan ka man by some strange probation, it's a very minor offense, no? So in fact I have not heard of anybody who went to jail because of illegal possession of a deadly weapon. Firearms pwede, pero not knife.
Correct. Right. Okay.
Ayun. And with that, siguro ninalo ting auction, and that was the last item for our collab week. At ngayon po ay running na tayo ng 1 hour and 47 minutes. Malapit na tayong mag 2 hours and siguro hingan na natin ng closing words.
Let me just announce the winners now before we close for tonight. So for the Fiddleback Forge machete from CBX, machete with free laser engraving from Resolute Premier Arms. Ang ating winner ay si Mr. Erwin Isla.
Yes.
Winning bid is at 8,000 pesos. Then,
wow.
Thank you so much. Please wait for a message from me bukas po or until Sunday to
Nice.
the instructions. And then let me just go through the winners of the giveaways if in case they didn't get that they were announced that they were the winner. So for the Old Timer limited edition gift set from Pathfinder Gear, we had Mr. Marlo Avila. The MTECH M20 from Pathfinder Gear, Mr. Joseph Gutierrez. WPS 55-liter duffel bag from SOS, Mr. Anthony Yalong. And then the 2 handmade beads from CBX, si Mr. Joseph Gutierrez. So congratulations to all those winners of our giveaways. I hope you didn't only, hindi lang items ang natutunan nyo ngayong gabi, ay nakuha nyo ngayong gabi, but also, additional information from our very special guests. So with that, Attorney Ticky, Doc Mark, any last words?
Well, I just like to say thank you to both of you, Alan and Nico, for keeping the community alive during this time of during this difficult time. What you're doing is really great because you're keeping everybody together, in touch. Kahit di tayo nakikita, at least we get to talk to each other this way and see each other. And to the frontliners like Doc Mark over here, the doctors, the nurses who are risking their lives to keep us safe. No? Thank you very much. And to those who are watching, staying at home, just hang in there. You're doing your job, saving lives by staying at home. Just keep it up because the light at the end of the tunnel matatapos din to eventually.
And Doc Mark?
Yes, Alan, thank you, especially to you, Attorney, for the inputs kanina. Marami kang may mababaon. Mamaya naginipan ko to eh. Anyway, and yung isa, swerte nakakuha ng Fiddleback Forge. How much lang yun? Sobra. That was a steal. Sobrang mura yun. Anyway, yun, thank you for inviting us para dun sa for this series. I appreciate the opportunity to talk here. Tapos yun, a word of ano lang for the other preppers, for yung mga naging EDC. Maging courteous lang sa mga law enforcement officers natin and sa mga guards, mga professionals din yung mga yan. So yun, respeto lang sa ano. We all have our jobs to do, so painitin yung ulo sa ganyan. So yun lang.
Okay. Yun po. Maraming salamat sa ating mga guests, Attorney Ticky and si Doc Mark, sa pagbabahagi at with sharing with us their vast knowledge and practical knowledge and expertise. Maraming salamat sa mga nagko-comment sa mga nanonood basically at mga nagko-comment diyan sa ating comment section, sa lahat ng mga nag-bid sa auctions natin at sa lahat ng mga nanalo sa giveaway. Congratulations sa inyo. Maraming salamat, Miko. Siyempre, maraming salamat sa iyo at sa Pinoy Prepper Bazaar, sa mga tumulong sa Pinoy Prepper Bazaar, Ken and Sir Joey and si
We also have
Justin.
Justin, si Richie din. Syempre, ang aking asawa, hindi ko pwedeng kalimutan. Kahit na
Of course.
tinataboy ko siya sa video. Ulit kasi. And also our sponsors, maybe we can just thank them one last time. So sige, Sir Alan.
And we are maraming salamat sa ating mga kaibigan from Forged, Derek's Classic Blade Exchange, Pathfinder Gear, RG Tactical, Ballistica, Light On Flashlight, Survivor Outdoor Shop, JG Phoenix Gears, Resolute Premier Arms, MacG, Chestnut Leather Products, and Epic. Yan. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. At syempre lahat ng mga ginawa natin for the whole week, ang beneficiaries po natin ay ang Project Feed 500 at ang Kalinga kontra Corona. Sila po ay tumutulong para sa laban sa kontra COVID-19. Tumutulong sila sa frontliners, tumutulong sila sa mga may hirap na pamilya, sa mga doktor, syempre dun sa mga affected ng COVID-19. So yon, maraming salamat sa inyo at mabuhay kayong lahat. And Miko.
Hey, this has been a very great week for the Pinoy Prepper Bazaar. As I've said, this is the only week that I have been very, very active and been seeing a lot of faces. Even just on the screen, ito po yung pinaka-exciting week ng buhay ko in the past 6 weeks.
Nabuhayan tayo.
Oo, maraming salamat. And thank you, Alan, for collaborating with us. I hope you guys, to our viewers, I hope you guys still follow Pinoy Blade Hunter. He will have more shows coming on. Tignan nyo lang po ang page niya. As for us, for Prepper Ed, we will also see what other shows that we can do. If you have any suggestions, please do let us know. And also, as for Pinoy Prepper Bazaar, I am not yet sure if we can have one this year. Let's see. If God willing, I will, of course, try to have one. But if not, we'll see another way to do this. Please keep safe para ang mga frontliners natin katulad nila Doc Mark ay makauwi ng safe sa kanilang bahay. I think Doc Mark is going home Monday pa yata. Tama ba, Doc Mark?
Monday pa po.
Yun.
Yes.
Imagine nyo, Monday. Ngayon po ay Friday. Monday pa po siya makakauwi. So he's in Pampanga right now and going to Manila on Monday. Thank you so much to everybody. Keep safe. Have a good night.
Stay healthy.